everyone. If you're looking for something sweet to watch this Valentine's Day, Canadian actor Nik Andrews stars in a new Hallmark movie, Sweeter Than Chocolate. And he plays a hometown ex that comes to shake things up. Welcome, Nik. Thanks so much for joining us. Tell us a little bit
Thanks for having me.
more about Sweeter Than Chocolate. I beg to differ because I do love my chocolate, but there's got to be something sweeter out there.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of magic in this one, as you can imagine. I mean, Sweeter Than Chocolate is exactly what you would, I think, expect from a Hallmark movie. It brings that cuteness, that adorableness that everybody needs, that warm, cozy feeling that everybody needs on Valentine's Day. So I think that's exactly what you're going to get. I think Dan, Gina, and Eloise Mumford do a phenomenal job playing the leads here, and they bring, they have this quality about them that I hope I kind of joined in on the cast and really reflected. But it's a way to make anything that could be incredibly cheesy,
Yeah.
very, very relatable, and actually not feeling too cheesy.
Okay,
Um,
so that's good. Now, we did mention that your character Wyatt comes on the scene. He spices things up. What kind of drew
yeah,
you to this type of role?
uh, I think it's always fun to explore a little bit of that. We'll call it the dark side. His name is Wyatt Greg's Grace, and I think he's anything but graceful. Uh, And I think it's just fun. I mean, David Weaver and I, the director of the film, we had a lot of fun with Wyatt's character to see how much we can elevate it. And we definitely had a lot of fun takes where we went a little bit over the top with it. Um, and I mean, that's always just fun with a character like that. I think playing a bit of an antagonist is just
Yeah,
a full range that
yeah.
can be explored, and you're allowed to bring a little bit of chaos into it.
Chaos is where it's at when you got a movie like this. It's full of
That's it.
romance. It's Valentine's Day. Are you a Valentine's
Mhm.
Day kind of guy? Are you a lover or a hater?
Ooh, I'm a sucker for love.
Oh,
I'm a sucker for romance, I think. But in the a bit in the non-traditional sense. I mean, I think like Valentine's Day is fantastic, but I think we should be celebrating love and affection every other day of the year. I don't think that we need a special day for that. However, I think that Valentine's Day is a fun little time to do something a little bit out of the box. So I think what I like to do is just to do something a little bit extraordinary. And what I mean by
mm-hmm.
that is like a dinner to me is kind of like, meh, you can always get a dinner. But just get outside the city, do an activity. I mean, I saw the weather forecast that you guys had. Like, go, get outside, get on the ski hills. I'm very, very jealous of the sunshine right now that you guys are experiencing.
Yeah, it's spectacular. And I'm not rubbing it in or anything, but it's 8 degrees. So, yeah, I'm not rubbing it in at all. You started out doing something like we're doing, hosting segments on shows like this. How did you make the jump from this to acting?
Ooh, I think it was more like jumping off a cliff
Hmm.
than making a controlled leap into the field. I knew nothing about acting. I think it was always something that I wanted to do, and I love the talk show world. And we'll probably come back to co-hosting at some point too, and probably somehow reverse the jump off the cliff and then keep doing it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's kind of like skydiving, right? You just want to do it more and more.
Yeah, yeah, and probably just like skydiving is how I got into acting. I pretty much picked up my things, moved to Vancouver, started acting school, got myself an agent, started auditioning, and then it just kind of continued. And then of course, great timing because I did that just before the pandemic. So, um,
Yeah, here you are.
yeah.
Where can we see you next?
So The Night Agent actually just released. So Netflix released an original called The Night Agent. They just released a teaser for it, so you can catch me on that. I believe that has a end of March release date, and I mean the trailer looks phenomenal. So lots of action, lots of firefights, very conspiracy theory, plot against the president type of stuff. It's a
Ooh,
great,
sounds
great.
exciting. All right, well, thank you so much, Nik, for joining us, and all the best and congratulations on all your success.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.